So you guys all saw the Gura tweet, right? And then the Gura announcement. But before that, there was a few like warning signs. Basically, do you guys remember, I told you guys before that there's 3 VTubers that were appointed as Tokyo tourism ambassadors. Mori Calliope, Gawr Gura, and Sakuramiko. But recently, Gawr Gura has disappeared from the official list of ambassadors in just a few days before this announcement. You guys see this? And obviously, we know the other stuff. The other stuff like her not streaming, prolonged breaks, etc. To me, it feels like she had been wanting to do this for so much longer, and then seeing all the other girls graduate and make the leap first. And also the thing is that everybody is always like, if Gura graduates, it's over. If Gura graduates, it's over. So she must have felt like an immense pressure to stay as long as she could, since she had so much on her shoulder, since she's carrying like she's the face of Hololive. Although I expected her to cite health issues in her announcement, but she didn't. She basically just said disagreement with management. So that did take me by surprise, and I always told myself that if she remained, then that means everything, like, it was my hope that everything was fine. Now that she's gone, I'm like, is it over? Like, let the floodgates open, like everybody gets the panic on the internet, or is it still, do I still get to say that I love Hololive? Because I still do, But it's just, the Shark Girl is so iconic, it's gonna be so weird without her. More info on what this means that Mori Calliope touched on later. So, Mori Calliope was actually supposed to stream, but then she QRT'd her tweet saying be moved to another time. But then Mori went live today and said on her stream, disagreements with management is a bit of a catch-all that covers most reasons someone would want to leave. So yeah, that's what Mori said when she went live. She delayed her stream after the announcement, obviously. The cover stocks just tanked by a lot, which is like, rip my stocks once again. This is like the meme right now. I'm never getting out of this loop, aren't I? It's fucked. It will go back up though. There's also this just a day ago where Roni asked the girls, do you have any announcement you'd like to do? And Gura said something to the tune of, yes, but I can't talk about it right now. We lost Fauna, Chloe, Shion, Moe, Gura, 2025. What's up with Hololive? It is a lot of responsibility for a streamer. I think she took that back though. There's a few things kind of all over the place. So Yago right now, I know people are worried about going public. Tanigo right now is owning 36% of Cover Corp. He's still the majority. Most of the investors in Cover Corp are held by it's like small individuals investors. I think I did a breakdown of that the other day. Iko Fukuda, who is CTO of Cover, owns 4%. Outside director of Cover, 1.2%. These are 3 largest shareholders in the... I think we should keep tabs on those numbers. Now the second 2 largest are West Capital and GMT LP, 7%, Strive at 6.6%. I don't see the Vanguard thing, but like if you look at the pie, hold up, I'll just pull up the website. If you look at the pie chart, there's 43.4% of the entirety of all the Cover Corp investment. 43.4% of the entirety of the investments are made by individuals, and the institutions only own 11%. 33% you can stop investors steer the wheel too much. 50 golden. Yeah, I think he had to give percent. Did Tanigo always own only 33% though? I feel like that's pretty low. And then unknown, what does unknown stand for? Because unknown constitutes 44.79%. Right? I can hear my computer fan. Okay, so these are the numbers I gave you guys earlier. This is the chart. So individuals like me actually own a large percentage. And Tanigo is probably counted into that, I assume. But what does unknown mean? That's what I'm wondering. He may repurchase in the future if it keeps dropping. Oh, that's such a good idea. Oh, that's people that own less than 1%? Okay, but let's look at the video.
I suddenly feel motivated to play this game more often. You should! Let's do it again! Yeah.
Better?
Oh, you guys have anything you guys want to announce?
I just released a new song cover, Fake Heart with Laplace Darkness. It's energy energetic.
Cute.
Fake heart, fake heart.
Journey also has a new cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I uploaded a cover called Suki Suki Daisuki, and then
Cute.
Yandere Koni.
Daisuki, and then I uploaded a cover, Donut Hole with Mume recently.
I didn't see that.
And my birthday merch is still available, so check that out.
Yay! I got the plushie, so pretty.
Oh my god. Well, anyone else?
Not yet. I can't talk
Me-
about mine yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And I gonna stream tonight again. For Pokemon Mystery Dungeon finale. Yay! See you there.
Yeah, so that was one day ago. So I guess she knew. I don't know if the other girls knew. This is another clip I wanted to look at. So this was clipped right before the announcement Premiere Room went up. And it's why Gura kind of vanished.
Talk. Because they're busy, right? So,
Yeah.
I told the members this. Members and I, we chatted a little bit ago. But I got really sick after Fest, which is kind of why I vanished.
Well,
and then
this
I've
is better than nothing.
I also had a lot of stressful things going on, I guess. Stressful, like, company stuff going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, to add on to everything, I adopted another kitty! So, I've been juggling
She said stressful company stuff, chat.
really badly. Like,
Well, it's an honest
No.
living.
I'm juggling okay, but it's hard juggling. But
to
yeah,
go
I
to
got
the
a new
next round.
kitty!
And I got
I have 2 cats now. It's tiring.
Does it take us to
But-
the next round?
But yeah!
You little suckers! Yeah! Smack him! Smack him, silly!
What kitty's name?
Oh god.
My new kitty's name. What was it? What? I've been calling him, like... Oh, wait, what's
I
happening?
saw one I could.
Lugnut. Diesel, Lugnut, Earnhardt. I don't remember what it was. Diesel, Lugnut, Earnhardt Jr., but you could call him Revy also. Like revving the engine. Because when he gets really excited, he revs in a cat way and then goes crazy running around everywhere.
Yeah, money.
Zoomies.
but
Yes.
I don't know if the
By the way, don't forget to hit that like button.
On the bright side, Senzawa will be back. We can look at some tweets. There's Bijou here saying, Gura, thank you for all of your hard work. Wishing you the best. Famous Gura cosplayer Neneko just posted a similar update to a chaotic blue dummy. Does that mean something? I think they're just paying tribute to her. So Crony says, I've always loved her sense of humor. It's always been fun talking and playing with her. Let's make sure to give her a great send-off. So Fubuki is saying, sad to see you go, but thank you for coming to this place. I'll see you off with a smile. Sorry if my English is strange. What Thomas said, oh, that's cute. I'll lend you some of my wool. That's cute. The Iron Mouse tweet is a scary thing. I don't know why I don't see Gura joining Bishoujo. I think she's gonna do just fine on her own, kind of like with Fauna, kind of how Nimi Nightmare is faring. Oh, this one's really sad, guys. Sorry, I need some time to collect my thoughts before I say something. Oh, Kiwawa, no! I just realized that Atlantis will never be built. No! Don't say that. Nene? I just want everyone to be happy. Is there no way to stay in Hololive and still find happiness? All the sad announcements are really getting me down. Help me. People from the company. I wonder how long Gora's been thinking about graduating, or how long has management known? Is it before Tanigo started doing the tea times or after? Corp Vtuber seems to have a shelf life of 5 to 6 years. Yeah, it's still pretty long too. Yago says, thank you Gora-san for all your hard work in Hololive English. Because of you and the other members of Hololive English, Hololive became so loved and popular in English-speaking countries. I'm so grateful for everything you've done. Thank you with all my heart. The Hololive CEO is Yago. Yago me. I hope so. I sure hope so. I think Senzawa will return, but Senzawa was more like, you know, she made songs and she shitposted. She wasn't like a streamer that streamed a lot. You know what I mean? She was never really a consistent streamer. What do you guys think of that Techdown tweet? Final note for now, if Gawr is saying it's bad for her, you need to understand that it's even worse for lesser known VTubers in Hololive roster. Those who don't have the massive outreach and popularity that she does. Again, support independent VTubers. I don't know, I still think, I still think joining Hololive gives you amazing opportunity and reach that you might not get even. Like, I'm in Japan, and I'm in Japan right now, and you can see how much they love VTubers there. I'm walking around in Ikebukuro and Akihabara, and I just see Hololive posters. I see Suisse in McDonald's. I see those big advertising in the subway stations. Is that a billboard? It's not called the billboards, but in some way I think we all knew this day would come. It doesn't make it any less sad. That's exactly it. Yeah, we all knew it was coming. We were kind of hoping it wouldn't. Yeah, it does make it sad. How do you make the biggest creator graduate? I think she's been thinking about graduating for a long time. Yeah, you can support both indie and corporate VTubers at the same time. I think one thing that's been really clear about my traveling to Japan is that, like, the corporate life here is something else. How can I say it without, like, I don't know if it's because people overhype Japan so much for me, but there's something about this country that feels like really sad and depressive. And I think I understand, like, the Japanese work culture a lot more. Like, people are wasted, like losing their shoes wasted at like 11 p.m. And the people are very reserved, so they barely like talk to each other. Or maybe they just barely talk to us because we're gaijins, but there's just, there's no warmth even with strangers that you usually see in other countries. So you live isolated despite being surrounded by people, which is probably has a tie with how much like parasocial relationships, like no wonder it's like really crazy out here and the host clubs are big. Japan romanticizes friends too. Oh, everybody romanticizes friends. And then you go there and you just get yelled at 24/7. Yep, I do dislike the overhyping. I think just like any country, it has its strength and it has its weakness. To tie back to VTubing culture, the link I'm trying to say is that it's very hard to work for a Japanese corporation. It's extremely demanding, and you're kind of just a cog in a machine. And I think that's why people are pretty depressed. And I think it's even harder for Westerners to reconcile that with the Japanese culture, because we're just not used to that. Actually, Western culture is all about individualism. While we're on the topic of toxic corpos, I'm not ready to sell Hololive as a toxic corpo yet. I just think the workload is probably insane, and like I said, for Westerners, it's probably really hard. It could just also be that Gawr Gura is like totally just burnt out. Like I said before, like Senzawa was never really a streamer, Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.